You guys all might wonder, what do you do with sleeping bags when their zipper's broke? You put a new zipper on it? Do you fix the zipper? Well, I tried to fix the zipper. What if you can't fix the zipper and the zipper has to be replaced? But it's just a big blanket then, isn't it? What can I do with that? I got an idea. I know what I can do with an old sleeping bag. Watch this. Here's my idea. An underquilt. Yep, I'm gonna make this thing into an underquilt. I am not a tailor or a seamstress, so please go easy on me when it comes to comments on my sewing capabilities. But this shows the project here in a hemmed up situation. And now that I know how I want it to lay out, I'm gonna cut it and sew it up. In case you're wondering, I'm using a type of string actually to sew this together. It's nylon, it's weaved, it's coated. I believe it's really for high-end kites, but it's very strong stuff, and I have full confidence that it's going to work well here. A little quick look at the finished stitching here on the first section. This seam is not only to get it the same shape as the hammock, but it's also to hold the shock cord that's going to go in and hold the thing all together. Here it is, all complete. Boy, look at those stitches. Yeah, pretty ugly, but you know what? They're going to work. They'll hold. Nice action there. Got plenty of room underneath. Holds really tight. I really like it. I think it came out pretty good. The only thing I don't like is this right here. This needs to be a little longer so I can get a little bit more space down below. So what I'm adding in here is just a piece of 550 paracord that I've braided into a 3-strand braid and then connected back to itself via a knot. At the other end, I've got a figure 8 tied into it that I plan on hooking right to the carabiner, or actually putting its own carabiner on it. This should be able to hold it all nice and tight and put it exactly where I want it. All right, now that I've got the main support tied in here, I need to adjust my shock cords. I've got one that runs down each side, and I need to get the tension correct on those so it'll snug tightly to the side of the hammock, but still leave a gap down at the bottom. The thing to remember about underquilts is you don't want them pressing up against your hammock. You want to have a space between them. This creates a warm air pocket that keeps your body warm. If you push against them, you actually compress your loft in the bag, and then you end up losing a lot of your warmth. So if you're going to use a torch like I did, use some gloves. I kind of burned my fingers. All right, there it is, all done. Got a nice main light in there. I've got my shock cord secured in. All comes together, this nice single beaner to make it easy to take on and off. Look at this spring action I have here on the sides. Works great. I've got this big old bag sitting in here just to simulate my body, and it seems to be working pretty good. It's a lot wider than I am, that's for sure. But you can see the hammock holds well all the way around with the underquilt, and I think it's going to be really nice. All in all, I'm very happy with how it came out. I could have done a little bit better job on the stitching, but this is very adequate. All right, final step is going to be take this 3M Scotch Guard and apply it to this thing. And as you see, the wind's really blowing. Hopefully I get more on the sleeping bag than on the neighbor's house. This is all the scraps that I cut off the sleeping bag, and I just got to looking at them and I thought, you know, I got to do something with this, you know, waste not, want not. Yeah, I'm gonna make a pillow. So again, I'm not a seamstress, and I didn't see any reason that I needed to make this thing square. My head's not square, my body's not square, so all the round edges I thought would probably work out okay. So I figured, let's just put it together like this. I put all the foam and stuff in there, and it still wasn't lofty enough, and actually had this little bag of stuffing left over. So there we go. Well, there it is, the finished product. Not too bad, kind of a weird shape, but it seems nice and lofty, compresses well. It'll be a nice pillow. So part of the plan of getting my underquilt together today was I was also going to take my bug net here and do some upgrades to it. But while I was walking through Walmart, I saw this for like under 15 bucks, $14.93 and change. And this is a hammock bug net. So we're gonna have to check this out. And right there, I pulled up a good old YouTube channel and saw what it looked like, and I think it might work out for me. So let's check it out. It's the Equip Hammock Bug Net. Okay, bag is integrated. Okay, get some pieces of shock cord here. Looks like they're pre-attached. I didn't see any directions on how to put this together or anything. I'm just kind of going with it here. I'm pretty sure the whole hammock goes inside of it. Let's see here.
With big tires from little towns, on dirt roads driving around. The simple things in life is what we enjoy. We just them good old boys. Oh yeah, we them boys, only A1s allowed, and I'm about to represent right now. Put the tools down, pack it up, let's move out. You got paid, now let's spend that money. I ain't watching no clock, just keep the music playing, make sure that it knocks. Hey, can break it hard now, let the bass drop. You can call it what you want, but it still won't stop. Let's get it, get with it, get back to basic, embrace the greatness and tighten up your laces. Run the races on dirt roads and pavements and build big fires and way out places. See them boys with big tires from little towns, on dirt roads driving around. The simple things in life is what we ain't watched the news in a week, I feel amazing. Patriot, American flag waving, hugs and high fives is all I'm chasing. GA, keep it down home, don't hold grudges, frown or look down on my town. I hang my name on JC Ray's, boy, put that crown on. You know I gotta make mid-state shine. Y'all been showing up for me this whole time. The least I could do is tell the truth to the world while they listen to me talk about you. We them boys with big tires from little towns, on dirt roads driving around. The simple things in life is what we enjoy. We just them good old boys. Oh yeah, we got all our friends hanging around the fire tonight. It don't take much at all for us to have a good time.
So I've decided I don't like the cords that came with this thing, so I bought this shock cord here, and that's what I used to make the underquilt with. So I'm going to use that as kind of a ridgeline thing, and I'll show you how that comes out.
We live this life like a country song. Something about this back road feels like home. We them boys with big tires from little towns, on dirt roads driving around. The simple things in life is what we enjoy. We just them good old boys. Oh yeah.
minus a tarp. Here's the full setup. Let me show you its features. So we've got my nice lanyards here to help the zipper. That'll be nice in the dark and you can't see what you're doing. See, the underquilt here has plenty of space underneath it. All I have in here right now is my sleeping bag and my fleece blanket and my pillow. And you see the pillow is just a good size in there. It's not too big, not too small. It's a little bigger than my inflatable pillow, and I think it's going to be nice and adequate. Got a nice spot to hang my lantern here. This is my solar lantern. It's been ancient. I love that thing. You know, and then we've got our whole setup. Just got to put the tarp over it, and I'm ready to go. It's even easy to take down and put up. Look at, I've got everything coming into this bug net. I really like this bug net. It's really clean the way it holds everything in. I like this whole setup. I really, really am excited to go try it. Here's a little trick I learned at Waldo Lake. There's no sense in taking everything apart and putting it all into individual bags to put them into one big bag again, to take them all apart and do it all over again. Why not? Once you have it all set up, it's already in a big bag as it is. Roll it all up and stuff it into a bag. I actually had a bag laying around that I bought for my double sleeping bag that I wasn't using. So, hey, I put it all in there. It wasn't so easy at first, but it's no more difficult than stuffing a double sleeping bag into a bag anyway. And in reality, this is 2 sleeping bags, plus a hammock, plus a bug net, plus straps, plus a ridgeline. But keep watching, it'll all fit. Not bad. I'll have to weigh that, but I'm going to say it's probably 10 pounds, 10 to 15 pounds. It's not light, but this is not for backpacking. This is for car camping. Now, might throw it in a canoe, might, depending on what kind of water I'm in. If I'm in flat water, yeah, go in the canoe. But otherwise, it's for car camping. Well, now you see what I do with an old sleeping bag. Turned it into an underquilt. Who'd have thought? Hey, you know, but it's something I needed. I needed something a little bit more resilient. You know, the one that I made before was only good for, say 50 degrees, 46 degrees, somewhere around in there. And it was kind of small, so I had to really scrunch up like a little ball, you know, to stay warm. Where this one is going to cover my entire hammock, which is a double hammock. So that kind of underquilt would probably cost me a couple $100 easy. Easy, you know, and that's a decent sleeping bag. Still has some good loft to it. It's a 0 degree bag. I'm sorry, it's a 30 degree bag. 0 degrees Celsius, I guess, for my Canadian friends. But so it's a warm bag, and it should give me that kind of warmth that I need. And being underneath my other sleeping bag should be great with that setup I have. So really looking forward to trying it out. Hopefully I'll bring that to you soon. Anyway, thank you very much for watching another video. God bless, stay safe, and don't stop thinking for yourselves.